Have you heard about the massive new airport being built just north of Manila? This isn't just a new terminal. This is an entirely new $15 billion airport city rising from the waters of Manila Bay. It's not just big, it's bold, ambitious, and it's being built to completely change the game for the Philippines. Let's be honest, if you've flown through Manila's main airport, NIIA, you know the chaos is real. For decades, it's been a symbol of frustration, consistently ranked as one of the world's most stressful hubs. It was designed for about 30 million passengers a year, but today it's choking on nearly 50 million. That's not just an inconvenience, it's an economic anchor holding the country back. But what if, from those very same waters, a new future was rising? A colossal megastructure is taking shape in Bulacan, and this is not just another airport. This is the story of the new Manila International Airport, a project so vast it promises to create over 1 million jobs, ignite an economic boom, and redefine the future of the Philippines for generations. The crisis at NIIA, a bottleneck to progress. So why does this new airport matter so much? To get it, you have to understand the crisis at the old one. For millions, the Ninoy Aquino International Airport is the first and last impression of the country. And for years, that impression has been chaos. Imagine a system built for 30 people trying to handle 50. The strain is everywhere. Packed terminals, struggling baggage systems, and endless lines. But the biggest problem, the real bottleneck, is its intersecting runways. This is a fundamental design flaw. It means planes can't take off and land at the same time, creating a permanent traffic jam in the sky that ripples down to the ground, causing hours of delay. This isn't just about spoiled vacation, it's about missed business opportunities and a tarnished national image. The economic damage is immense. The dream of the Philippines becoming a major tourism and business hub has always been held back by an airport that simply can't keep up. Even with a new private group, also led by San Miguel Corporation, now working to modernize NIIA and push its capacity to 62 million, it's a stopgap measure. The airport is landlocked, surrounded by the city. There's no room for the kind of massive expansion that's truly needed. It's like trying to add a lane to a highway already hemmed in by skyscrapers. The Philippines doesn't just need a better airport, it needs a new one. The birth of a mega project, a vision of ambition. Enter the new Manila International Airport, or NMIA. This isn't a renovation, it is a declaration of intent, a statement that the Philippines is ready to move beyond the limits of the past. Spearheaded by San Miguel Corporation, SMC is one of the most ambitious infrastructure projects in the nation's history, with a jaw-dropping $15 billion price tag. The location itself shows you how bold this is. It's rising on a massive 2,500-hectare plot of land being created from the waters of Manila Bay in Bulacan. This move bypasses the impossible challenge of finding space in Metro Manila, creating a blank canvas to design a true 21st century airport from scratch. While land development work is making huge progress, the next phase, building the terminal itself, is set to kick off in January 2026. The goal? To have the first phase up and running by 2028. SMC has brought in a team of global experts from France, Australia, and the US to make sure this isn't just a new airport, but a world-class gateway that can stand next to the giants in Singapore, Dubai, and Hong Kong. And here's the smart part. It's a public-private partnership. SMC is footing the entire bill, taking on the financial risk for the right to operate the airport for 50 years before turning it over to the government. This is how you build a nation-transforming project without draining public funds. The vision is clear. This is more than just an airport. It's an engine for national development, building the future, engineering an aerotopolis. So what does a $15 billion airport actually look like? Nothing the Philippines has ever seen. The new Manila International Airport is being engineered to be future-proof. Let's talk about capacity. In its first phase alone, NMIA will handle 35 million passengers a year. That's NIIA's entire original capacity, but built with modern tech. But that's just the start. The master plan will eventually serve a staggering 100 million passengers annually, putting it in the same league as the biggest airports in the world. A huge part of this comes from its 4 state-of-the-art parallel runways. Instead of NIIA's cross layout, This means one thing: simultaneous, uninterrupted takeoffs and landing. The days of circling Manila waiting for a landing slot are over. Then there's the terminal. It's designed as a futuristic landmark with 5 huge wings and up to 240 boarding gates. But this project isn't just about a bigger terminal. It's about building a smarter one. It's the heart of what's known as an aerotopolis, an airport city. The 2,500-hectare site will be a fully integrated economic hub with industrial parks, logistics centers, commercial districts, and even residential areas. It's a nexus of business and trade, all built around the airport's connectivity. This is what sets NMIA apart. It's not just a piece of infrastructure. It's the anchor for an entirely new economic zone.
The true impact of this airport will be felt far beyond its runways. The project's biggest legacy will be its effect on the economy and the lives of millions. The headline figure is almost hard to believe: the creation of over 1 million new jobs. This isn't just a number, it's a multi-layered economic forecast. The jobs start with construction, but the real long-term boom comes when the airport opens. Think of all the people needed for airport operations, and then think bigger. The ripple effect will spark a massive boom in hospitality, hotels, restaurants, and resorts. The logistics hubs will create a new center for supply chain and warehousing jobs. The commercial districts will need a workforce for retail, finance, and corporate services. This transforms the entire region of central Luzon from primarily agricultural into a vibrant economic corridor. With a world-class airport, Bulacan will become a prime location for multinational companies looking for a strategic base in Southeast Asia. This creates a cycle. More business brings more jobs, which means higher incomes and more local development. And for the first time, NMIA will finally unlock the Philippines' full tourism potential. Easier access and a better first impression will mean more visitors and more tourism jobs across the entire country. At the same time, state-of-the-art cargo facilities will make it faster and cheaper for Philippine businesses to connect to global markets. This is what a game changer looks like: an investment that pays off in every sector of the economy, connecting the nation. The infrastructure synergy. Of course, a magnificent airport is useless if people can't get to it. That's why the vision for NMIA is deeply connected to a much bigger infrastructure plan. This isn't just an island of modernity. It's the centerpiece of a new integrated transport network. SMC and the government are building a web of new expressways and mass transit to seamlessly connect the airport to Metro Manila and beyond. A network of planned expressways, including an 8-kilometer airport toll road, will link directly to the North Luzon Expressway, NLEX, creating a high-speed corridor to the capital. But this plan goes beyond cars. A critical piece of the puzzle is rail. A proposed extension of the Metro Rail Transit Line 7, another major SMC project, will provide a direct traffic-free link from the airport to Quezon City and the rest of the Metro's rail network. Imagine getting to the airport with no traffic. That's the goal. This is what this project makes truly transformative. The new roads and rail lines aren't just for the airport. They will ease the daily traffic burden for millions of commuters. By creating a new economic center in Bulacan with its own transportation network, project helps decentralize development away from an oversaturated Metro Manila, so the airport becomes a catalyst, solving problems far beyond aviation and building a more connected, efficient, and dynamic nation. Challenges and the road ahead. Now, a project this massive is never easy. There have been hurdles. The original timeline was pushed back by about a year after a government order temporarily suspended reclamation activities in Manila Bay, which complicated the sourcing of sand for land development. This reportedly added hundreds of millions of dollars to the cost. There were also legitimate environmental and social concerns. The project is in a coastal area vital to fishing communities and is vulnerable to flooding. The displacement of families and the impact on mangrove forests are serious issues. In response, SMC has launched a major biodiversity offset program, which includes reforesting mangroves and other flood mitigation efforts. Balancing these concerns with project's timeline is a key challenge. What's really interesting is that SMC is now involved in both the new airport and the old one. The SMC-led consortium that took over NAIA is upgrading it, while NMIA is being built. This creates a unique synergy. Instead of a messy, abrupt switch, they can manage a coordinated strategy across across both airports, creating a multi-airport system that serves the greater Manila area effectively, just like in Tokyo or New York. The road ahead is complex, but the goal is clear. SMC President Ramon Ang has repeatedly called this project a game changer, and it's a top priority for the country's future. This is a project on a scale the Philippines has rarely seen, with the power to chart a new economic course. So what are your thoughts? Will the new Manila International Airport be the game changer the country has been waiting for? Let us know your opinion in the comments below. And if you love these massive projects that are reshaping our world, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the incredible engineering feats transforming our planet. From the crowded halls of NAIA to the massive new island rising in Bulacan, the story of the new Manila International Airport is one of ambition and national vision. This $15 billion mega project is so much more than concrete and steel. It's a solution to a decades-old problem, a catalyst for an economic boom, and a platform for over 1 million new jobs. This isn't just about making do with the old, it's about building for the new. By creating an integrated Aerotopolis, this project promises to decongest the capital, spread development, and unlock the nation's massive tourism and trade potential. It is a challenging and audacious undertaking, but its promise is undeniable. The new Manila International Airport isn't just about changing how people fly, it's about changing a nation's trajectory. It's the Philippines planting its flag firmly in the 21st century, building a true gateway to a more prosperous future.